Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Nigel and today I'm going to be doing a sort of quick review of the Comica VM-30. Now, what you guys are listening to me on right now is the Comica VM-30, and it's boomed right above my head right here. Just a full disclaimer, I was contacted and asked if I wanted to review this mic, and this was sent to me, but like I say in all my reviews, I'm not being paid to say any of this, and it's a completely unbiased review, so I'm gonna tell you guys if it sucks, and I'll tell you guys if it's worth looking into. When I was contacted about this mic, I really wanted to test it out because, as you guys know, I really like the VM-10 that I did a review on right here. You guys can click that card if you want to go check that out. But the VM-30 is a much larger mic, and it is kind of branded as like a shotgun microphone. So what I really wanted to do was to test the rejection of this mic and see if it performed the way a traditional shotgun mic would. And that is to, focus the pickup of the sound right in front of it and kind of reject a lot of the sounds from the sides. But the really cool thing about this mic that separates it from the Comica VM-10 is that this is actually a powered mic. So this mic runs off of 2 AAA batteries, and because of that, it allows you to have a plus 10 dB boost, which I think is really beneficial for the people using Canon cameras that have really poor preamps. And it just makes it so that you can use less of your camera's internal preamp and you can boost the signal from the mic itself. Just so you guys know, unlike a lot of microphones that I have, like even my Takstar SGC698, which that battery, if you left it on for like a day, it would pretty much be drained and you have to go buy a new one. I've left the battery accidentally on this VM-30 for 3 days straight. I just left it on and I didn't even realize it. And it's still using the exact same batteries that I left in there when I first got the mic. So that's pretty impressive that it doesn't go through battery super quick. A couple other things about this mic, I'm just reading right here from the box, is it says it's super cardioid, which was the VM-10 as well, plus 10 dB adjustable sensitivity, which I covered, a low cut filter, which it does have that, low self noise, which that's something that I definitely saw in the Comica VM-10. It has very low self noise, excellent shock absorbing, which it definitely does have a good shock absorber. Super anti-interference, which I'm not really sure what that means, but okay. And it has a wind muff, which this is a wind muff right here. Honestly, I'm really stoked when companies send wind muffs with their mics. The one that came with the Comica VM-10 was really sheddy, and unfortunately this one has the same kind of deal. It just sheds a lot. So it's really cool if you guys are out shooting outside where there's a lot of wind. I would definitely say this is a good thing just to keep in your bag just in case. It is kind of hard to get on and off, so it's not something that like you either want to keep it on or keep it off unless you need it. So it's really cool that they include this. Comica, thumbs up for including windscreens with your mics. I really appreciate that. But other than the windscreen, you don't really get anything else on the box, just the mic and a set of AAA batteries, which is cool that they, include everything you need to get going. But yeah, this mic costs just a little less than the VM-10, which I was kind of, surprised about. But we're gonna see if it performs as good as the VM-10 performs, and we're gonna see if this plus 10 dB gain really helps get rid of any unwanted noise in the footage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the mic and kind of pull it down so you guys can see it. All right, so this is the mic right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of point it in different directions and see what the rejection is like. So I'm gonna point it up towards the ceiling and see if the rejection is good with, rejecting the sound of my voice. So I'm gonna start talking just in a normal tone of voice and point it up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna point it just like this. And let's just see how well the rejection is. I'm gonna point it right at the camera. And so this would be me behind the mic if I was shooting behind the mic. And we'll just see how good the rejection is when it's completely pointed away from you. And then I'll just slowly start bringing it back to being pointed right at me. So this would be like the most ideal situation, obviously, is to have your subject as close as you possibly can to the mic. Obviously, you don't want it this close because it'll get in the shot. But yeah, this is with the plus 10 dB gain on. So I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit so you guys can hear if there's any noise. Keep in mind this room does have a little bit of reverb, so there might be a slight bit of echo, but I'm just gonna stop talking so you guys can hear the noise floor that this mic creates. Well, yeah, all in all, I think that this mic performs pretty well, and it definitely performs really well in a setup like this where you have it boomed over your subject. And this could probably be a really good mic for a YouTuber who's just going to be booming his mic, you know, above him. Now, I am recording this on my Panasonic G6 with the levels turned all the way down to just 1. So I did that because it has the plus 10 dB boost engaged right now. So I just kind of wanted to see if it was going to be super hot or just normal. With the Comica VM-10, I could usually keep my levels on the G6 at like 1 or 2, and it would still be perfectly usable audio. So that's why I'm kind of talking in a slightly lower tone of voice, so I don't want it to peak or anything like that. But yeah, all in all, I really like what Comica has been doing with their mics. I think they're making them really affordable, yet produce really solid audio quality. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, it'd be great if you hit the like button. And if you guys want to pick up this Comica VM-30 or the VM-10, I'm going to leave Amazon links in the description below, and if you guys use those links, I get a little bit of the kickback, and so you guys can help support this channel a little bit if you want to. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.